chocolate croissant. Croissant. What's up, dudes? Make sure the chat is on because I haven't done a live stream from my phone in a very, very, very long time. This is like pre-COVID. Robert M. Vinay. Ian Lyle. Just got off the phone with Ian, my personal bro. Cheers. Mike's here. Bear Beat. What is going on? RV certified T3 bot. Nicole Celeste is here, so we need to have some manners and some common courtesy for the ladies. Jorge, Robert, if you know, you know. What's the sandwich? It's not a sandwich. It's a chocolate croissant. Did I bring enough for everyone? I got a croissant and I got iced coffee. What you sipping on, chat? What you sipping on, party people? Guten Tag. Gregory, what up, though? Going off to buy some. You made us hungry. My bad. Keenan, Navot. Called to happy birthday, man. From one Jew to another, happy birthday. We got some sweet tea. We got a croissant. What are you in? Those seats look wild. I will show you guys what I'm in a moment. But right now I want to eat my croissant. But I'll show you guys all about this. What time is it there? According to the watch I'm wearing, but I'm not going to do a wristwatch check just yet. It is 12:08. Let's get down to business. Matt, dude, Russ is here. Mad watch collector. See? It's a chocolate croissant. Chocolate croissant. It's not the M3. It's not the M3. I'm not sitting in the M3 right now. I will show you guys in a moment. So chat. Rachel, what's going on? That's a Porsche steering wheel. Hey. Dude, I'm telling you, chocolate croissants are elite. They are elite. Look at this huge piece of chocolate. Woo! Ian, it's not the 944. It's my other Porsche. I'm in a 911 right now. Kevin Hawthorne's here. Yeah, I'm sipping on some iced coffee. It's a latte. It's a 911. I'm not sitting in a Cayman. Ian, bingo, got it. My other Porsche. Yeah, I sounded like a douche there. I'm sorry. Jory, you are living my best life. Thank you, Dingo Dave, but you can do it too. Trying to buy our Seiko. Any word on that? Citizen, trying to buy our Seiko. Any word on that? No crumbies. I'm okay with having crumbs in the car, but what I don't want is it to get in my beard and then do a full live stream with like food in my beard. But, ooh, look at this watch, guys. That looks pretty cool. Citizen can't buy Seiko. Seiko Epstein Corporation is far too powerful. Seiko wouldn't allow it. Seiko makes their own movements, and Citizen owns Miyota. It wouldn't work out. I'm getting crumbies all over the place, guys. Do I like Hermes watches? Yes, I do. Sam's dad. If you go to my channel, I actually reviewed a Hermes watch, and I'm very impressed with Hermes watches. I'm not kidding. I'm actually very, very impressed with them. Billy Schmidt, what's going on, brother? Look at this watch, dude. How beautiful is this on the wrist? It looks so nice. I got crumbs in my beard already. Man. Shit. What year 9/11? 99, baby. First water-cooled. 996 9/11 is first water-cooled 9/11. What's the name of this watch? It doesn't have a cup holder. Sam, it doesn't have a cup holder. That's why I'm stationary. I'm parked. This car does not have a cup holder. Who wants to see my car? Auctioning my time. Flat moon, baby. Hashtag flat moon. Yo, spam flat moon in the comment section. Before I show you guys my car, we do have something we have to do, all right? We need to acknowledge the people at home because not everybody can be here right now, all right? I understand that people have things to do. I mean, I had something that I had to do this morning. That's why I'm not in the office right now. It's the pigs is the blanket certified T3 bot already knows. We're going to wave because people use Saturdays to get their errands done. They use Saturdays to hang out with their family, maybe take their kids to like sports practice or something. They go out to brunch. Not everybody can be here. So what we do is we wave because we know that the people in the future do watch this live stream after the fact. And I want them to know that we see you, we love you, we acknowledge you. Thank you for supporting the channel and watching the live stream. And next week, maybe you can come here and join us live. All right, chat, please spam waves and I will show you my car. So this is one of my vehicles. STC gang, mostly harmless, already knows. I have an E36 M3, heavily modified. I have a 944, a 1987 Porsche 944, heavily modified. I have a very heavily modified 1999 Porsche 911, which I am sitting in right now. And I have a extremely modified Land Rover LR3, also known as a Discovery 3 in other parts of the world. So right here, will this move? Nope, I can't change the, okay. So this is my 911. I have the PCCM Plus 6-speed. It's a little bit messy right now. Key on the left, brother, of course. And then here's the coolest part that you guys want to know. I have a roll cage from Auto Power, and these are the GT3 Euro Cup seats. So, I just, yeah, this car is awesome. This numeric shifter with the metal cables. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this, guys. I pronounce it Porsche. No wiggle. So the numeric short shifter was a huge modification. Again, the Porsche Recaro GT3 Euro Cup seats. And you can see the Porsche crest there. Awesome car. I don't have a cup holder, so this is what I'm gonna do. I just put my coffee there because there's no cup holders anywhere. And so I'm gonna show you the outside of the vehicle now, if you don't mind. Gotta get out of this freaking thing. And you'll see why it's difficult to get after. get out of, I mean, because these Euro Cup seats are literal buckets, right? These are literal bucket seats. I have the... Real quick, guys, you have to promise me you're not going to judge me. My car is filthy right now because we just did some work on it, and so there's like grease and some stuff on it, but I'm cleaning it today. All right, so give me a break. I'll only show you this if you're not going to judge me. Okay, the BBS Sport Classic 2 wheels, and you can see 0 wheel gap. BBS Sport Classic 2s. Says Fab Speed here because I have the Fab Speed Euro Cup exhaust. You can see the iBox sway bars down there, right? And then, if I can get a little further out, I'll show you. The car is very low. It is very low to the ground. But that's not all I've done. I've done a Softronic ECU tune. So, okay, I'll give you the list of modifications, okay? I have the Reaction USA coilovers, fully adjustable with 32-way dampening. I have iBox adjustable sway bars, front and rear. I have the numeric short shift kit with the metal cables. I have the GT3 Euro Cup seats. I have an auto power roll cage. I have the IPD plenum, which is part of the intake manifolds, along with the Softronic ECU tune. And there's so much. I know I'm missing stuff. I did the IMS, the LM IMS solution, which makes it so the IMS bearing won't ever fail. And so that was like a huge modification. And pretty much this car just drives on rails. And I mean, for this car putting out like around 350 horsepower is like pretty insane, naturally aspirated. And it sounds crazy. Who wants to hear it? Anybody interested in hearing this bad boy? Come on, I mean, it's a gorgeous car. Look at that. Who wants to hear this bad boy? All right. Let's start her up, shall we? The keys are not in my pocket, which means I put them on the passenger seat because I'm an idiot. Okay. Start me up. Never stop me up. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop. All right, let's hear it. This is the Fab Speed Super Cup exhaust system. It's only supposed to be on track use only, but I just really don't care. That was enough. Now I'm going to get in trouble because it's a very nice neighborhood. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you heard something because it's very loud. It is exorbitantly loud. So I hope you enjoyed that. There's a older gentleman here walking with a cane, and he just gave me a very disapproving look. You rascals and you hot rods. Old guys love 911s. I'm telling you, a naturally aspirated flat 6, you cannot beat that. It sounds so good. And this car rips, dude. This car absolutely rips. So, yeah, I think this is probably... I don't know. Every time I drive one of my cars, I claim that car is like my favorite. So it's yeah, I'm in trouble now. Yeah, so welcome to my Porsche 911. How many ponies does it have, mate? After everything I've done, it's pushing around 350 horsepower, which isn't like crazy numbers. But we have to remember this is a car from 1999. It's naturally aspirated, and it weighs under 3,000 pounds. So this is the power to weight ratio, and with how I use it, which is quickness in the corners. This is, it's enough, is what I'll say. But don't get me wrong, because there's some guys, you know, that have the twin turbos and everything, and those cars go like a bat out of hell. My dad had a 911 twin turbo, a 2004, I think, and it smokes this one. I mean, it was before I owned this one, but driving that one, it's you know, totally different. But you got to start somewhere. This is my first Porsche, and then I bought the Porsche 944, which is parked at my house. And the Porsche 944 is like my slowest car, but it feels very fast because you can really push it to the limit. It's a very, here's what I'll say. The Porsche 944 is a very forgiving car. You can throw it around and it never feels like you are going to lose it. Like the rear end will swing out a little bit, but it's very easy to catch, and it's incredibly forgiving. This car is very easy to drive. It's fun to drive, but what I will say is if the rear goes out on this, it takes a little bit more skill to catch it, because all the weight is in the back. And then the M3. The M3 is so, it's amazing. Driving the M3 is amazing. It's so smooth. It's very comfortable inside. It sounds so nice. And it just looks awesome. Whereas this 911 is very like smooth, typical 911. The M3 is very boxy, and the 944 is very boxy. Dingo says, Jory's a cool dude, car guy. He has my heart. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, by the way. I'm in my car and you guys want to talk about cars, and I can talk about this forever. So. But yeah, any questions or anything? I can't be here for a full hour because I have to go to a powerlifting meet, if you can believe it. I'm not competing in it today, but one of my friends is competing, and I'm going to support him, a fellow powerlifter. So I'm going to his meet, and hopefully I'm confident he's going to crush it, and it's going to be a really good time. But ever thought of leaving a car stock? Absolutely not. Thinking of, here, you want to know the truth, guys? You want to know the absolute truth? Wait, someone mentioned something. Jory knows my sister. They go to the same secret meetings. Yes, because we are both Jewish, actually. She's a very nice lady. I'm going to tell you something. I'm such an idiot that before I even buy a car, I make a list of the modifications I will do to it. So I'm like, it's a problem. It's an addiction. So no, I will never leave a car stock, because whenever before I buy one, I'm making a list of the modifications I'm going to do on it. Don't start car collecting, that's for sure. I lost track to what cars you own. Got 2 Porsches. What else? I have a 1995 E36 BMW M3 that I've, done suspension. I've done cams, tune, intake, fuel injectors. On that one, that's a 5-speed manual. This 911 is a 6-speed. I have a 944 from 1987. That's another Porsche. That's a 5-speed manual. I've done everything to that car pretty much except forced induction. And then I have a 2005 BMW, 2005 Land Rover LR3 or Discovery 3, and that's fully built to like an overland specification. It's like an incredible exploration camping vehicle. It has literally everything you could do to the car, or the truck, I should say, has been done to it. But yeah, I'll never leave a car stock. It's just it's a huge issue. And here's what's funny. Mostly Harmless asks a great question. Do I modify watches? I don't. Watches are something I don't want to modify. Watches are something that I prefer stock. But for some reason, cars, I just can't help myself because I'm an idiot. Sam Led Consulting says, good Shabbos, bro. From Santa Barbara, my favorite place in California, Santa Barbara, but my dumbass lives in LA. I owned an 84 Audi GT Quattro. That's badass. Halfway point between the M3 and 911, but 5-cylinder. Dude, you cannot beat that 5-cylinder when it revs, man. Tell us about the watch. Let me read some questions real quick. Let me read some questions. Beep. If you were to buy a modern Porsche, which would it be? The 992 GT3 RS, probably, because I just saw one in person at the Beverly Hills Porsche dealer when I was buying the Macan with my dad. By the way, my dad doesn't watch my content, but if everybody could congratulate my dad, we got him a Macan in mahogany, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if any of you saw my Instagram story, but yeah, my dad deserved a cool car. But next to that was a GT3 RS, a 992, brand new. So I was just drooling over that one. I was like, Dad, why don't we take this one home? Please, please, please. Do you like American cars? Rarely. I like Jeeps. But it's just hard to like American cars at the moment. Sam's dad says, Macan is really nice. Jorge says, nice. Mostly Harmless says, congrats, Dad. Ian Lau says, what's your favorite Benz? My favorite Mercedes-Benz is the 190E Cosworth. The 190E Cosworth is the best Mercedes that has ever been built with a dogleg manual transmission. Congratulations, Jory. Dad, Dingo says. Jorge says, best handling SUV by far. Oh, absolutely. Ian says, congrats, Mr. Goodman. Billy Schmidt says, congrats. Nano Reaper says, congrats, Jory's dad. And then people are asking about the watch. This is the Beaufort C Trekker. You know what? I can use the better camera to show you. This is the Beaufort C Trekker, excuse me. And it's a super compressor style watch. I actually did a review on this. If you guys want to check out, it's one of the most recent reviews I've done. Not a lot of people saw that review, but this is one of my favorite dive watches, honestly, that I've reviewed. It's a very, very, very nice watch with great dimensions. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm a big fan of this one. It is a very cool watch, guys. 200 meter water resistance rating. Threaded crown. The top crown is not threaded, but I'm not terribly worried about that. Beautiful fume dial, plays with the light incredibly, as you can see right now. Cushion case, super compressor style, and it's Beaufort, which is one of the best microbrand watchmakers in my opinion. Absolutely love this. Yeah, the color on this dial is like next level. So I went out with a special someone last night, and she like couldn't like get enough of this watch because it's so interesting how it plays with the light. It looks lime green in certain lighting. It looks copper in certain lighting. It looks like just straight yellow, like neon yellow. It's awesome. Beaufort is, oh my gosh, I forgot where they're from. What does this set you back? You'll be happy to know this is $512. $512 US dollars. Down from like $699. So if you go on their website, when I did the episode, it's $512.16 or something. Yeah, for around the $500 mark, this is kind of unbeatable. I absolutely love this watch. Nino watches. I've never heard of them. But let's get a few more good questions, because unfortunately I got a jet soon, because I have to drive like an hour away to get to the powerlifting competition. So let's get a few more questions. Thoughts on the Ball Marvelite chronometer carrying edition? Ball makes crazy watches, but some of them are very tame, and some of them with their like big crown locks and stuff, I just can't get behind. That specific reference I do not know off the top of my head. But if it's one of the more tame ones, then I say go for it. If it's one of the more crazy ones with the huge crown locks and stuff, then yeah. Oh, I just got some information. My mom is watching the live stream. Beaufort is from New Zealand. My mom literally just texted me New Zealand. So Beaufort is from New Zealand. Thank you, Mom. DeMarco, what weight class is he competing in? The same one as me. 242, baby. 242s. And I've been coaching him for the last 3 months, pretty much. And now it's go time. So I think he's in a good spot, and he's definitely competitive in his weight class. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. But I'm confident in him. What mods should I do to my 2018 Ford Explorer? I mean, I don't know much about what you can do with Explorers. I don't know many people in the off-roading community that use them. But I would put on a small lift, a very small lift, and maybe put on like 32-inch tires and just go hit some dirt roads, man. What watch does he have on? He doesn't wear a watch. Where is the E36 M3? In my house. Parked. I drove it last night. And every time I drive that, I think to myself, this is my favorite car. It's just such an awesome car. What happened to the E36 M3, bro? Where did the videos go? All right. Who wants a little bit of a deep conversation? Who wants a deep conversation real quick? So I can just do this one and done, because people have been bothering me, and I'm just gonna get it out here, and I don't want to talk about it ever again, if that's cool. So during that E36 M3 series that I filmed, I was going through a little personal issue. You guys can figure it out and read between the lines. But kind of the whole point of that series was buying my dream car without a certain someone finding out. And that was like the premise of the whole series, and it was really fun to film and do. And then I realized that certain someone was not really the someone for me. So I am not with that person anymore. And there's no bad blood. I just realized that like we're going in different directions. And so I decided to take those first 2 videos about the E36 down, because that person that I was mentioning heavily in those episodes is not like part of it anymore, and it wouldn't be fair to that person or myself. So I'm being kind of ambiguous right now, because I don't want to put their life on blast, you know what I mean? And so that's, you know, it's just life, and that's what I had been going through for a while. I mean, this is, you know, 8 months ago now, right? Like 7-8 months ago. So it's not, I'm good. I'm actually back in with, I'm going good. I'm doing good, guys. My mom is watching this being like, oh my God, what is he saying? What is he saying? I just don't want that. I'm just laying it on the table right now so that we don't have to like go through this again. But yeah, everything's fine. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm with someone else and having fun, and we're good. Oh, I got you, man. Makes total sense. Just looking forward to more E36 vids. I'm glad you're good. Jorge, sorry to hear that, bro. We're here for you. I appreciate that, dude, but I'm good. I went through it, you know, a few months ago, but this is for the best. It was for the best for both of us. And it was a tough call to make, but, you know, I'm 34 now. and so I had to, you know, make difficult decisions. So, maybe a breakup watch purchase. I spent more money than a watch. I ended up buying the M3 and then doing a shit ton of engine work on it. So, again, I did cams, the European injectors, a tune, intake. I'm doing new coilovers on the M3 soon, and a new cooling system on the M3 soon. So I've been, you know, and I met someone else. So we're good. Photo, I would love that. That would be freaking awesome. And I have a soft spot for those E36 M3 sedans. So I'm probably going to pick one up eventually in the future. But I would love to have one and just daily it. All's well that ends good. But yeah, guys, I just want you to know this happened months and months and months ago. I just didn't want to bring it up on the channel, but I'm over it. We're good. So this happened a very long time ago. I just didn't want to trauma dump on you guys at the time, and we're good to go. Everything's great. The last thing I wanted to do was be like every other YouTuber and bring you into my personal life and be like, I don't know what's going on. Please give me sympathy. I'm so upset. I don't know if I can go on. No, like, no. I'm a man. I'm a grown up. We're good. Nana Reaper says, good for you. Keep your personal life and your life separate is top class. Thank you. Jay says, man, best wishes going out to you. Thank you so much. Sakari, certified to us, says, you prefer old cars to new and old watches to new. What about pew-pews? with pew-pews, it's very different because there are like old pew-pews that I want, but then the new ones, I'm all about the new ones as well. The new ones, I don't know if you can beat the functionality of the new ones coming out. But I wouldn't mind having a BAR. If I could have a BAR, woo! Wrong house, mother. Freaking 10 rounds of 30-06 coming through a doorway. Boom! Mostly harmless. I did some gardening this evening. Got the GXW 56-1A on a positive display for the win. Good job. Gotta love retro pew-pews. Photo, you're into bleeps too? We literally have the same hobbies, minus camera. Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, I mean, I do a lot of stuff with cameras as well because my life is on screen, but I'm not a camera nerd. Like, I use good stuff and I do the research about the stuff we need to use to do the work, but I'm not like, ooh, I need this because I'm not like a film snob is what I mean. What time is it? Okay, I legitimately have to go. So, here's what I will say. Each and every one of you, thank you so much for supporting me. Again, through the good times and the bad times, but guess what? The bad times always end up being good times anyway. So, I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. You know what? Doing one of these live streams from the car and being like out and about outside the office actually feels like pretty cool. I might have to do this again. I miss the screens. I miss being able to show you things on screen, but this is actually really, really fun. So I might, if you guys enjoy this, I might do this more often. But I just wanted to jump on here live because it is Saturday and you guys deserve it. And this is also my favorite part of the week. So I will catch you Monday. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I'll catch you Monday. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. You know, get out of your comfort zone. I'm honest. You know, hey, use me as an example. I left an 8-year relationship. Do you know how like uncomfortable that was? But it paid off. It really did. And there's no hard feelings, but I'm going to tell you, I'm better for it. And sometimes when you're feeling down, you got to tell someone else that you love them. And that's where I really relied on you guys. I really relied on my inner circle, my best friends, my family, and I gave love to them, and in turn it made me feel better. And then at the end of the day, you got to love yourself, right? Because that's all you got. And you need to be kind to yourself. So always remember, STC gang, never give up, Throat Cutters Union, go out and get some. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it. I love you guys, and have an amazing rest of the weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take care, guys. I love you.